over into his guard.
All right, good break. Bring it in.
Put myself back up to here.
Let's do a little bit of work with that pop.
So I can put a knee between like where his elbow is.
We'll do a whole lot here.
My hip up like that.
So we're
I'm not gonna
seated.
be able to keep his guard around me with my hip open.
Both asses on the mat. We're both up right here. It's posture here.
My feet across.
Two key things to know about this posture. One is, three different ways to attack. Have double unders, double overs,
Real simple movement.
one over, one
Sit
under.
on your butt. Hand on
Here's what you have to know about those two different attachments.
Kind of sit on your butt.
This one gives you the best attachment,
Kind of takes walk.
but the least submissions.
Muscles loose too.
So if I'm trying to hold, this one will hold really tight to provide the least amount of submissions.
Imagine at his belt.
This one gives me the most amount of submissions, raise the hardest to hold.
You want to stay up.
And then this one is sort of in
When
between.
you're down, you're not sitting.
It's got a good variety of submissions and it's easier to hold. And this one, not as good to hold as this one. So when I'm in this position, I'll choose a hand grip if my objectives are right in that
But
hole.
you don't want him to be able to sit up.
If the guy is really busting ass to try to get out, I'm here.
Right.
I'm in
That's
this
a lot,
one.
guys.
He's really moving a lot to get out. I'm just trying to hang on. He's expending a lot of energy. I'm holding on to this one until his energy is expended. And oftentimes when you first get to this position, guys are going to really bust hard to get out. So this one is easiest to hold. I'm going to do this one. A variation on this one is double collar here, which accomplishes the same thing. Easiest to hold. So I'm going to ride it out here until he expends his energy, and then I can begin to work on changing my positions up. If he's 100% gassed and he's not even trying to escape, then I can come up here.
Yeah.
But that's my initial stuff here. When I'm in this position, it's really important that I keep pressure with my feet and hips. So my legs aren't just laying here pretty loose and dangling. If you do that, you're not going to have the right kind of pressure. I want my hips to have a really good pressure, so I'm taking my heels and I'm driving it in and down, and my hips into them like that. Like that. I want to keep the solid connection. I don't have to be connected. And if I do that, those two, he's not going to get away from me there. He's not going to be able to make space. If my legs are loose, then oftentimes he can start slouching. Right. And then he starts to get out. If you guys slouching on, you can measure your legs and hips loose. If my legs and hips are tight, it's going to be hard for him to slouch, even without my
There's always
arms.
going to be offense and defense.
So I got to take care of that.
So when you're
If I don't have the energy to constantly keep a lot of pressure on my legs, I'm monitoring when I feel it start squirming. I'm going to lock it in.
Where if you're caught in this close guard like that,
That's really critical
you
here.
don't have.
Never ever do I cross my feet. Or I should say never ever should I cross my feet. I do it all the time. But you shouldn't cross your feet because John's going to throw his leg over the top and it starts squeezing and you're going to go, shit, I crossed my feet.
So
And
there's always
it's
going to
going
be
to
a
take a lot
shift
right there. So don't cross your feet until I add a lot. So just keep your feet here.
Basically,
Like
I
this is
weigh it
fine.
like this. If I'm the one putting the pressure on the person, then I'm on offense. They're the one putting pressure on me, I'm on defense. So I always think in my head, how do I get the pressure off?
Yeah.
And make
Yeah.
movement. And make
Just give up the tap. You'll feel stupid that you did it. Give up the tap.
Whatever you
Just
gotta
keep
do
going.
to
So,
relieve that pressure, you're probably going in the right
Easy
direction.
to hold. No
So,
submissions.
you got a good point. Always keeping your arms in.
Harder to hold. A few more submissions.
At the same time,
Really hard to
you gotta
hold,
be
but
very
a lot more
connected.
submissions. So I gauge that based on the energy level of the bottom guy
I don't
usually.
really teach much leg.
If he's not giving me any
training.
energy, then I'm not holding
Me
myself.
myself, I
I'm
don't go
holding
for
this
that
one.
stuff very much. That's the one part where I'll be like,
So let's do this. We don't have a lot of time. A little bit of waxing. You're going to choke. We'll work that a little bit. It is a bit of a technical choke, and I want you to know how to do it well.
no, I mean, it's.
That's what this is. Everybody has an arsenal how to do pretty well. So let's work that, and we're going to work it right now from here. It's going to be a little bit easier to
I
work.
just do it out of respect.
So if I'm trying to apply a really nice rear choke here,
Think about leg locks in.
enter with my fingertips underneath the chin, and I'm going to go all the way here. And what I want is I want John's chin pointing at my elbow.
That's a term you'll hear a lot of, especially.
His chin pointing at my elbow. And I'm
And
making a V with my arm.
over.
If he's not pointing at my elbow,
So the thing that the
I'm gonna
goal
move his head
is,
forward at
you're
my elbow.
controlling the position, and
Number
you can't
one.
go nowhere.
step number two, I'm going to take my right fist and I'm going to punch him in the back of the head.
So, you know,
And
I
keep
usually
going.
like to talk about some
Like that.
more towards the end of class, but if you
Until it
have
hits my
questions,
shoulder.
feel free to ask.
Next step is I'm just going to weave my fingers over the top like that.
I mean, these two have been.
Drop my head in. This is how you And then I'm going to squeeze my elbows together and then puff my chest out. Now watch how much energy I use in this choke.
Before we go to last roll.
I'm not doing
Pretty good. Everybody look like they're rolling pretty good.
like that. The choke is done actually with my chest. My elbows squeezing together cuts off all the space, and when I puff up my chest, it shoves his head right into that V. So the anatomy of every choke is you make a V, and then you shove the head forward into a V.
It's funny that
Every choke, triangle choke, rear naked choke, the bow and arrow choke, all chokes have the same anatomy. So I make the V here. Punch him in the back of the head all the way to the shoulder. Here. Loop my fingers over the top. It's already pretty tight. Tuck my head in. Make my elbows try to touch together like that. And then puff my chest out. Like that. So. Wrap. Point the chin at the shoulder here. Punch. Do that. And then what I'm doing with my elbows is like that. I'm just squeezing them together. And my elbows squeeze together here, my chest goes out. And it should be on. And if you do it right, somewhere at about 4 seconds, it should be out. So try that, partner. So just go from knees.